Hi all. Today I'm going to discuss a coding question that was asked in Perennial Systems. So the question is, we are given an input string. So the input string is this, which is containing what we can say is a sequence of words and which also contain your digits. Okay. And output should be this. So the explanation of this question is we have to sum up the digits. We have to sum up the digits of the words. So in this case, we have 3 plus 0 that equals 4. Okay. So it would be equal to 4. Again, in this word, that is this. So the sum of the digits in this word is 1. Okay. And in the next word, the sum of digits is 2. And in the last word, that is this. So 1 plus 2 plus 1, it would give you 4. Okay. Now, what we are supposed to do is we have to arrange these words in ascending order in ascending order of the sum of their digits. Okay. So in this case, the least number here is 1. So we have to put this word in first position like this. And we do not need to include the digits what we have originally in the given string. Okay, we have to remove the digits and whatever we are left with as the alphabet. So we have to consider that part only. So once we remove 1 from this word, we'll be getting this. Okay. Now the second least number we have is 2. So we have to put it in the second place. And the third, sorry, the 3 plus 0 would give you 3. Now the next least number that we have is 3. So we have to put it in the third position. So this way we have to carry on. Okay. So the input string that we are given is, let me just copy this. Okay, so this is the input string that we are given. Now, how we are going to take this approach? So we are going to break this string on the basis of these spaces. Okay. And we are going to store the words in an array. Okay. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this string on the basis of a space. Okay. So how can we break a string on some basis? We have a split method here, s dot split. And on what basis we are going to break this string? On the basis of a space. So I'm giving a space here. Okay. So once I implement this, okay, so what I'll be getting as the result, we'll be getting a list of words. Okay, so I can store that list of words in some array. Okay, so let me define an array here. So array is going to be, for sure, since it is a string, it is going to be a list of, sorry, an array of a string. Okay, so let me declare an array of a string here. And let me call this array as words because we are receiving words here. Okay. Now, all the words have been broken and have been stored in this words array. Okay. Let me also calculate the number of words that we have in this string. So basically, if we calculate the size of this words array, so that simply means that is equal to the number of words in the original string given to us. Okay. So let me just calculate the length of this words array. Okay. So number of words in the given string is L. Now what I need to do is I need to iterate over every word. So I have received this word. Now I have to iterate over this uh, character by character. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm iterating over this words array. So int I equal to 0. And how many words I have? That is length and I plus plus. Now in the first position, that is at the 0th position, I have this word. Okay. Now I have to check if this string, if this word is actually containing your digits, and if it is containing digits, I have to add all of its digits, right? So 3 plus 0 I have to do, and I have also need to extract the alphabets only here, like THE. I have to give THE in the final result, like here. Okay, so I have to write some logic around here. So for iterating over every character of this word, I have to have another for loop for iterating over the characters. So I'm starting from character 0. Uh, I'm starting from character at position 0 all the way through what? See, uh, to the length of this string. Okay. So what I need to do is words of I. Since in words of I, that means, oh, sorry. Yes, in words of I, currently I have this. Okay, so let me just write words of I. And since words of I is this part only, and I need to find out its length, so what I can do, dot length here, and then J plus plus. Okay. Now what I need to do is I need to check whether this character which I'm encountering is a digit or an alphabet. That I need to know first. Okay, so I'm just putting a if condition here, and I have one method in Java that is character dot is digit to check if the character is digit or not. So let me just use it, character dot is digit. This is the method that we have. And what is the character? Actually, the character is simply obviously words of I dot char at j, right? So if character dot is digit, which character? Words of I, not j, words of I dot caret j. If this is a digit, I know that I need to just sum up all the digits, right? And if it is an alphabet, then I have to just accumulate all the alphabets of this word. Okay, so and I'm going to have two cases, if it is a digit and if it is an alphabet. In case of a digit, I have to sum up. Okay, so let me just take a variable known as sum, and let me just initialize it with 0. So sum is equal to sum plus, if it is a digit, so obviously it's a digit. That's why we are coming into this if block. And so character is what? This thing. Let me just copy it. And since it is a character, note one thing, it's a character. I cannot add a character to a integer variable, right? So firstly, I need to do what? I need to typecast it into a digit. Yes, I need to typecast it into an integer. So how can we typecast integer dot pass int, and whatever, and this method actually in expects your string here, but this thing is a character, it's not a string. Okay, so this is actually wrong. So to make this thing, that is words of I dot caret j and string, we need to just append it with a empty string. So this complete thing becomes your string. Now this method will run on this. Okay. So what I have done here, I have actually taken the sum of all the digits inside that word. Okay. Now the other case is if the word, if that character is not a digit but an alphabet, so I know what I need to do. Again, I need to, let's have a new string here to count, to actually uh, store the word. to store the actual word without having the digits. Okay, so let me just initialize it with empty string. So if I'm getting what you call as, if I'm getting an alphabet, I just need to append it in the word which I'm actually trying to create. Okay, so simply words dot caret, I need to just append it. Okay, yeah, I think we are pretty good. Yes. Okay, now what we need to do is, we have taken it here and we have completed it all the way. And yeah, the other thing now left is, we have actually gathered all the words, and we need to store these words, these pure words, into some array also, right? Because yeah, once we have got this word, let's initialize another array, another array of a string known as pure words. That means it is not containing your digits at all. Okay, is equal to new, and the size is L. So ins- let me just remove this line from here and put it here so that it can actually recognize the length. Pure words new and L. Yeah, size is going to be this. Okay, so yeah, once we have found the pure word, we have to store it inside this array, right? That is pure words array. Okay, so what we need to do is, once we have completed this for loop, let me just store this word. So that means pure words, pure words of k. Let me just initialize this k also. Pure words of k is equal to what? This word that we have framed here. Okay, I think it's pretty good. And yeah, we also need to store uh the summation of all the digits that we have uh calculated. Okay, so or let me also declare an integer array as well, along with the string array for words. So let me just call this array as um value. Well, okay, let me just call it as well is equal to new int, and it is going to be sorry, I have written this int here. It should have been a string. So once we put the word inside our new array of pure words, we also need to store the value also, the summation also. Okay, so val of k is equal to what? Uh, the value that we have got, that is sum. Okay, and yeah, we need to do k plus plus here, and let me just also declare the iterator here, that is k equal to 0. Yeah, I think it's fine now. Now see, we have completed this thing. Now we need to actually sort the value, because we do not need to just see here the value is 3. We do not need to take 3 at the first position. No, we have to take the uh, least value in the first position. Okay, we need to arrange this value array first. Okay, so let me just write a logic for sorting. For int I equal to 0, I is less than length and I plus plus, and for int j equal to yes, j equal to I plus 1, we can say j is less than L, j plus plus. Now we need to check if val of I, we need to arrange it in the ascending order. If val of I is greater than val of j, so that means we need to do the swapping. So let me just take an temp variable here, and temp is equal to val of I. val of I is equal to val of j, and val of j is equal to temp. Similarly, we have to, at this same position, we have to sort the words also. Okay. So let me just do the same thing with the pure words array as well. A string str is equal to pure words of I, pure words of I, sorry, is equal to pure words of j, and then pure words of j is equal to str. Okay, that's look good. Now we are done here with our sorting. Now we just need to, yes, since it's in, we have stored this in a form of array, but the string that we have to return is a single string, okay, containing all these words. Simply what we can do is, again, we need to have a for loop here to iterate over the uh, pure words array, and I equal to 0, I is less than L, I plus plus. And simply we can take a string here, a string result we can say, and currently it is empty, and result is equal to result plus, yes, result plus pure words of I, and along with the space. Okay, we have to give this space as well, along with the space. So one is space, and yeah, I think it looks good now. In the at the end, we just need to print out print ln. Simply we need to print a result. Let's run it, and I hope everything is fine. Okay, let me just comment this. Okay, spelling mistake, line number 34. Okay. Mm, okay, yeah, that's good. This is the test. We are getting the correct output. That is, this is the test. We can try anything different as well, and say we can say coding test. We can say coding test, and let's give it some big value, 7, so that we can have it before this, and just give it 2 and plus 3, 5. Okay, now test it. This is the coding test. Great. Yeah. If you really like this video, hit the like button, and if you did dislike the video, hit the dislike button. Thank you.